Hey everybody, Jake here and welcome to the hobby. Today we're going to be cracking open some brand new Pokemon card products. These are called the Pokemon stacking tins. They are currently retailing for right around $12 US and they contain 3 booster packs each. We're going to crack these open and see what the booster packs are. Each tin features 2 Pokemon design, so you can rotate them around. These are brand new Pokemon card products, so I imagine that they're going to continue to release more of these stacking tins. So if you can get a lot of these tins, you're going to get yourself a nice little display over the next couple of years, as more of these products are expected to be released after this one. So let's crack some of these opens and see what we have inside. These tins kind of remind me of the early 2005 to 2007 era. We also had some very similar looking tins back in those days, and if you look on eBay right now, those tins are going for like upwards of over $1,000, and inside of each of these tins you only get a couple of booster packs, so these can become really expensive down the line. I'm not saying these specific ones will. The tins are really large and they don't contain that much. We got a little Sobble coin, a huge one for that matter, and let's see which booster packs we get inside. We've got ourselves Vivid Voltage, that's a pretty good set. Next booster pack, we got ourselves Chilling Rain, and final booster pack, we got ourselves Evolving Skies. You know, you really don't need that much space for these 3 booster packs, so I don't know why these tins are so large. I imagine that making these tins large was actually cheaper than making them small for whatever reason. These tins were really designed for you to collect. I guess there's a Pokemon art on every single side of the tin, so that's pretty neat. There's only 3 tins released right now. All of the packs inside are all pretty good. I like these packs. I think these are pretty solid, and I think they're designed to collect more and more of these tins as they continue to release them. I like all of the pack arts, and I think they are neat little display items. Not very expensive, only around $12 each, so pretty affordable. 3 booster packs inside. I think if you crack these open, they're completely fine. The sets that you are getting are pretty solid. All of these sets are pretty good, and hopefully we can pull something really decent in one of these booster packs. Haven't pulled something decent from Evolving Skies in a while, so I'm excited. Hopefully we can pull ourselves an alternate art card. The last time I pulled an alternate art card, I feel like it was over like a month or 2 months ago, so I would like to pull one. On to our next booster pack. Let's see, we got Drowsy, Berkmite, Petalil, Cryogonal, Zoroa, Ampharos, Holographic Reverse, and in the back we got ourselves Lycanroc VMAX, first hit of the brand new tins. I don't know who came up with these in the Pokemon marketing department, but I actually really like these. I think they're affordable. They're pretty neat display items. You can crack these open, and I think the tins are meant to be kept, because I feel like for a lot of Pokemon card products, the whole entire case itself is usually thrown out after you open off all of the Pokemon cards inside. However, these are meant to be kept and displayed, and I think the fact that they're meant to be stacked on top of each other, and I think the Pokemon company is going to continue to release more tins, so if you keep up with these products and you just keep opening them up, then you can get yourself a really cool display case down the line. The electric tin also features 4 Pokemon, and I actually think these designs are actually really neat. They did a good job with these tins. I hate to say it because this is just a random $12 product and it's really meant to be a throwaway, but for what these are, I like them. I like that these are just like neat little products, and I think these are perfect for what they are. You know, like, you don't need something super fancy. If you have a young kid who's really into Pokemon cards, then you can probably pick them up one of these tins directly at the retail store and you'd probably be pretty happy. They would be happy. This product is affordable and it's pretty neat. Alright, moving on to 3 more booster packs. You can really keep anything inside of these tins. You know, as an adult, you probably wouldn't really keep much inside of them. But as a kid, these tins I think would actually be perfect to just keep your toys and knickknacks and whatever else inside. The fact that they stack is actually pretty neat. I like that little concept. So I think these are actually a pretty solid product, surprisingly for what they are, because they really should be hot garbage. But the display is nice, the tin is nice. I never talk about the quality of the tins, but I actually really like these tins. They just look cool, surprisingly. Really surprisingly. Didn't think I would like them, but here we are. The one weird thing is that the 3 tins you start off with is water, grass, and electric. Normally, I feel like they would have done fire for the 3rd tin. Perhaps they thought that yellow was a better theme for the display shelf or something like that. Who really knows how they figured these out? But I'm excited. I wouldn't mind seeing what the next group of tins were, because I think these are cool display pieces. You can even rotate the tins depending on what you're looking to collect. So far we got ourselves 2 hits, so 1 inside of every tin, and that's pretty normal. I would say that's pretty normal. You could also expect, you know, no hits inside of your tins, because there's only 3 booster packs inside of each one. And like I said, some of these tins can get really expensive. If you look at the prices for the 2005 to 2006 era Pokemon tins, some of those EX era tins, like early era, they're going for like well over $1,000. So it's pretty ridiculous right now. On to the grass tin, we got ourselves Decidueye, Meganium, pretty darn cool. They definitely put some variety on the Pokemon art. They seem to be from every single gen. If they're missing one, sorry, I can't really keep track of which gen that they did and which one they didn't. But it looks like they're all there. You get yourself 3 booster packs from the exact same set again, Evolving Skies, Vivid Voltage, and Chilling Rain. Those are a pretty good trio if I had to say anything. The great thing about Pokemon cards nowadays is that every single set is really good. Back in the day, and I would say like 3 or 4 years ago, when you open up products like these tins, which are like the Pokeball tins, you know, those are still going around, and the Pokeball tins would contain a lot of booster packs just with nothing good inside of them. If you guys remember, like Steam Siege, terrible set. Some of the other sets were pretty bad too. I remember back in the day when people were actually complaining if you saw yourself with an XY Evolution booster pack inside one of those tins, just because of how overprinted XY Evolutions was. And of course, nowadays, a single sealed booster pack of XY Evolutions is going for like over $20 for a single booster pack. The single are still really affordable. If you want to pick up the whole entire XY Evolution set, you can do it pretty affordably. It hasn't really gone up in value at all. It's really the sealed products that have gone up in value, which is really showcasing just how ridiculous the Pokemon collecting hobby has become, just because a lot of people were collecting XY Evolution. XY Evolutions is actually the #1 most printed Pokemon card set of all time. And it's still really expensive to buy sealed products of XY Evolution. Just go to show you, they didn't print enough. Even though it's the most printed set of all time, they can still print more if they wanted to. That's so crazy. On to our final booster pack. Let's see if we get something decent. We do 3 to the front. Let's toss that energy. I also have 3 more of these tins. I think I'm gonna keep those sealed for my own personal collection. Gonna have 3 of these open, and those can be just display items. We got ourselves the Sylveon Rainbow Rare V Max on the back. That's some last pack magic right there. That is a clean card. Let me look at that up close. Nice centering so far. If I were to look at the back, I would say this card is pretty darn close to a PSA 10. The corners, I would say, look a little bit damaged. Just a slight bent. Yeah, if you look at the corner of the Sylveon VMAX, you can see just a little bit of a bent right there on the very corner. And I'm gonna bet that was most likely caused by these booster packs really being shoved inside of these little tins, which is a bit unfortunate, because I would say that this card is a really clean, nice, probably a perfect PSA 10 card if it wasn't for the fact that they were shoved inside of these tins. So most likely, if I were to grade this card, I would say probably a 9. if they were to deduct a point for the slight little damage on the bent corner. Still possible to be a 10. However, I would say this is probably closer to a 9. That is pretty unfortunate. In general, if you were to buy these tins, that is something that I would definitely note, is that they're not really meant to be held for booster packs. So the fact that these were kind of shoved into these little tins could definitely damage the cards, and this is a known problem. It was the exact same way with the Pokeball tins. However, these are a little bit bigger and they can definitely hold a booster pack without having to actually bent them too much. They are bigger than the Pokeball tin, so I think that does help it a little bit, but you can still get damaged cards. That's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I do like these tins. I think they are cool products, even though, you know, it's $12 for 3 booster packs, which is not exactly cheap. They're just neat display items, and I think the fact that they can be display items really add to their value. Can't wait to see what the other new tins coming out after these are. I think these are going to be a continuous product from now on, so can't wait to see more. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.